welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering Stage 5 of Finnish Brutality 2020, another parking lot. Yep, we're back in the parking lot. It's the second day, and you start out on this one having to use a stage gun, a very, very fine Sacco bolt action rifle. This rifle was awesome, had some great Schmidt and Bender optics on it. If you missed the target with this, it was you. It wasn't the rifle. By no means was it the rifle. I was actually talking to the Sacco guys at their booth a little later in the match. The rifle cost 7,000 euros. And then you know Schmidt and Bender glass, that was probably another 3,000 to 5,000 right there. I mean, it was smooth. I've fired 22s that have kicked more. I mean, it was just awesome. And you had two targets. You basically had to hit the swinger to get it out of the way to get the next hit. Now, you're going to see some confusion. It's all in Finnish. I don't know what's being said. I fired, thought I hit, but the RO didn't call it. Cycled the bolt, fired another shot, got a hit, and then it was hit, and then there was this conversation between the two ROs, and they were just like, go, go, go. So, hey, not arguing with the RO. I jumped up, grabbed my rifle, and then you had to dash up to the first car. Once at the car, you had two steel plates you had to hit. And then there was a cone midway distance between the car you were at and the next car you were going to. You had to go to the prone there and get a hit on each target. Then you went to the car, hit on each target. Between that car and the final car was another cone. Go to the prone, get a hit on each target, and then finally at the last car, hit on each target, and the stage was done. Now, one of the unique things about this stage was if you did not get your hits with the bolt action rifle, you had a chance to make it up by dashing down the end with your pistol and engaging the target there. It was a rifle spinner, to be honest. Luckily, I didn't have to do that because I parred out, and luckily Zach got all his hits, so he didn't have to do it. And as far as I heard from any other shooters, none of them had to do it because that Sacco rifle is just that freaking awesome. So this was just a run and gun stage. On this one, the hamstring really held me back. I just couldn't run. So I parred out because of all that. I mean, you see I got to the last car. I even got the hit right as the buzzer went off, but it was after the buzzer, and it's distinctly after the buzzer, so I didn't get the credit for it. Had I been able to go a little bit faster, I at least wouldn't have parred out. The other thing that's tough about this stage, in this particular morning, it hadn't rained, but the humidity was still there, and my glasses were nothing but fog. As a matter of fact, it was so bad that every time I was reaching up inside to swipe away condensation, at one point I had to deploy my bipod and use that to support the rifle so I could take my support hand and push these slightly out of the way so I could look through here, the gap between the lenses, and see down my scope and actually see the target. That's how bad the fogging up was for me. I never really solved the problem. The only bright side out of it is this is the last stage of the match, that it was a significant impact on what I was doing. It was a fun stage, challenging stage. When you have a stage gun that you've never fired before, that always presents a challenge, excuse me. And in this one, they were very specific. You had to use the rifle as it was set. You couldn't adjust magnification. You couldn't do anything. It was sitting there, bolt open, ready for you to go. You just, on the buzzer, you went down, got on it, closed the bolt, and took your shots, left the bolt open when you were done, and you dashed out of the way and completed the course of fire. Following along with the pattern that we've been doing, I'm going to go ahead and show you my run and then show you Zach's run.
Stand by! Yes? Shooter ready? Stand by! Hit. Hit!
Huuda kovempaa, paljon kovempaa.
It's a hit, you can proceed. Yeah, leave the bolt open and you can proceed.
What was that thing?
Low. Hit! 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 Unload and show clear. Hit! Hit!
As all stages, it was fun, it was challenging. Unfortunately, I parred out on this one, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't take anything away from it. One of the great things about brutality matches is the stages are challenging, they push you to your max, and parring out is not a bad thing because it gives you the opportunity to learn, and the stages are so challenging that a lot of people are just excited they didn't get disqualified, much less whether they parred out or not. We hope you're finding this coverage helpful and informative. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for Stage 6.